there's a way to have a presence on Facebook at a minimum of effort? Would it be worth it as a B2B marketer? There are a couple of common concerns. Some B2B marketers wonder if their audience is even on Facebook, and they're concerned about privacy issues. Let's address those. So today, there are 750 million users on Facebook. The adoption rate has grown a lot. The most active users are between 18 and 34 years of age, and I think it's important to ask the question, do you have any customers in this age range? Do you have any employees? If they're on Facebook, you may want to be there too. And people are spending more time on Facebook. They're spending more time now than on Google, and they're spending more ad dollars than on Google. How about privacy? The fact of the matter is Facebook has some of the most intricate privacy settings of any social network. One of the features is you can assign your friends into lists and then control the content that those friends see. So I've set up a list for my work colleagues, and then I can set up privacy settings. Once I set those settings up, I can preview my profile, and Facebook will ask me to put in the name of one of my friends, and then it will show me exactly what that friend will see based on the settings I set up. And one thing that I do, I have that list of work colleagues. I've set my privacy settings up so that they cannot see, they do not see my the wall post by my friends. They only see the things that I post, and then I control the information that I put out there. Let's look at a B2B manufacturer and how they use social media to get their message out. So on their website, I think it's important to note they've got those social media icons. It happens to be at the bottom of the page. But what does that mean for a visitor who spends a lot of time on Facebook? Instantly, they've created a connection. It says to the visitor, hey, we're on Facebook too. We know you spend a lot of time there, so we're there too, and it just creates an emotional connection right from the start. So what do they post on Facebook? They have over 1,000 followers. By the way, Timken's a public company, over $4 billion in revenues. They manufacture bearings. And so this is their wall page on Facebook, or their company page, the wall of their company page. And anytime they put a message there, it goes into their followers' news feeds. This is what a news feed looks like. It has the logo, the name of your company, and your message. And it's just a really nice way to stay in front of people. On Twitter, Timken is using Twitter to push out a whole bunch of different kinds of messages. Let's look at what some of those are. So when they go to a trade show, they're sending tweets out to the attendees to let them know when they're speaking or where their booth is. And I think it's so important. If your competitors are on Twitter and there are people at the show listening to them and getting messages and touch points from them, and they're not hearing from you, I'd be really concerned that you're not part of that conversation. Timken also tweets company news, so their earnings and awards they've gotten. Also tweets about employees. When a new employee comes on board, they put a tweet out welcoming them. They tweet about their community service, and then customer service. Importantly, they put out how-to links to YouTube videos, announce new features, and here a new landing page to make it easier online. Now there are ways to manage all this Twitter stuff. There are utilities. This is one called Hootsuite, and notice the center column here. It says pending tweets because you can actually schedule your tweets in advance. You can plan them out ahead of time. Make sure you have the right information going out on a regular basis, and you can do that by sitting down and entering them, or you could put them in a spreadsheet and bulk load them all at once. So there are some fantastic utilities that make it really easy to be on social media. Here's an example of entering a tweet, and Hootsuite will automatically shrink the URL so you can make the 140 characters. So how much time does all this take? I estimate on Twitter, if you were to do one tweet a day, it might take you half an hour a week or 2 hours a month to make sure you have a steady stream of messages. Blogging's a little more time consuming. You're actually writing and you want it to reflect the character and the culture of your company. You want to add a photo to make things pop. But Facebook, you can really automate pretty much completely and use some utilities that will automatically send your tweets, blog entries. Hopefully you're doing press releases, sending them out online. Send those press releases to your Facebook wall automatically, so barely any time at all you can have a presence on Facebook. And then allocate some time for things like video. I'm Jennifer Beaver, CMO for Hire. Thanks for listening to some ideas for how you can have a B2B marketing presence on social media.